What's up guys, how you all doing? Cosmic Harry here. Today I'm going to be presenting you gameplay on Himmelsdorf Blizzard. We don't have this anymore. I believe we don't have this anymore. This is kind of blast from the past, I guess, where I kind of discuss things that happened in the past. Just reminisce. What can we learn? What can we not learn? Should we have it back? All of that jazz. But yeah, this is very old gameplay. Tier 9 waffle with the derp gun. I think this was when the Gorilla was released about 2-3 years ago, and I was reviewing re-reviewing all the tanks in the tank line leading to the Gorilla. I think that's what it was. But anyhow, tier 9 waffle with the derp gun, top tier on Himmelsdorf Blizzard. The weather variant maps were released about 2-3 years ago. And there's no denying how fantastic and amazing they look. And when you got your headset on, you hear that howling wind. I mean, you really are kind of there. It kind of really does add to the ambience. There's no denying that. It's cool as hell, 100%. I remember the Beard guys making a vid, like on day one, and they got a buttload of views. I'm guessing it was mostly PC players, jealous PC players, because you don't have weather variant maps. I think, you know, snowstorms and rain and monsoons, and you don't have that on PC version. But so when this was initially released, it was cool, but it soon became a bit of a downer because the mechanics of it just kind of didn't gel, didn't work. Aesthetically it looked fantastic, but yeah, your detection, your ability to detect was severely reduced. I think it was by 50%. Your ability to get lit up was reduced by 50%. But the thing is, once you did get lit up, you know, that all remained the same. You know, if you were at 500 meters and somebody was lighting you up, and the render range stayed the same. You know, there was no nerf to the render range. Your ability to see somebody, you could still see an enemy player all the way up to the render range, which was, you know, 550 meters, which shouldn't be the case. If there's reduced visibility in a game mode, there's reduced visibility, and I think Wargaming actually stated that they couldn't reduce render range. That was something that they couldn't do, and I think it's one of those things where they had a fantastic, great idea, you know, the weather variant maps, and they went for it without realizing, oh, but here's a big fault in this new game mode, and we can't. Well, let's still go ahead, you know, it still might be worth it. But it's not fair that I should be able to see a player at 500 meters who's being lit up by my teammate if I'm in a snowstorm. You know, if I'm in a snowstorm, I shouldn't be able to see him. You know, my visibility should be reduced 100%. So initially there was a huge backlash, like for instance on the forums, but the thing is, the forums do not represent the players. You know, they do not. The forums, I think, represent about, like, I don't know, like 5% of the players. Majority of the players, I think, that play this game, they just play this game to play a game. Possibly maybe they're not even aware that there's a whole YouTube scene, there's a whole forum scene, you know, out there, and possibly maybe they couldn't give a toss, they don't care, and because they're playing a game. That's those players, they're like, it's just a game, man. It's just, you know, it's just a game. It is what it is, and who says they're wrong and I'm right, or I'm wrong or they're, you know, it is what it is. But and eventually Wargaming did send out emails to all the players where a poll was put out. What do you think about the weather variant maps? And if I remember correctly, everybody on the forums were like, Okay, here we go. This is our chance to get rid of these effing maps. You know, these stupid ass snowstorm, blizzard, monsoon, whatever it is. This is our chance. You know, the players will be heard. You know, we're gonna show the developers, and so they did. They put out this survey asking players what did they think. I remember I filled out the survey, and when the results came in, it turns out the players didn't mind the maps. You know, the majority of the players didn't mind the maps, didn't care about the maps being in the game. They didn't think that the maps should be taken out. They didn't think, you know, the extreme weather maps were an issue, were a problem. And it turned out, you know, the players on the forums were the minority. And I think the players on the forums felt like, yeah, very insignificant. And I'm not putting them down or anything like that. You know, I go on the forums and stuff like that. But I think they overestimated their influence. So, but today there's hardly any extreme weather variant maps. Why they took them out, I don't know. Issues with the 360, I don't know. So it is what it is. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoy me reminiscing. I have lost the ability to talk English. Going down memory lane. Take it easy. Adios, muchachos.